Hello my friends, welcome to Pro-Am Strings. I'm Henriette and this lesson is number 22 in the Mindfulness for Violin Players course, and I've called it Intention. And in this lesson we're going to be thinking about right hand pizzicato. And I want you to set an intention for this lesson today. My intention, you have your own no doubt. My intention is going to be that I'm going to be very, very mindful of how I am going to be plucking the strings. As you can see, I have no bow because we're plucking. So let's start to build up our stance. So start in your comfortable stance with your feet. If you're playing your socks or bare feet, much better than playing in your shoes. And we're going to build as usual from the floor up, and I hope that this by now, after 21 lessons, is becoming second nature. So whenever you play, you start to build up from the floor upwards, making sure that the four corners of your feet are in touch with the floor, that your toes are not scrunching or squeezing, that your legs are nice and relaxed, you've got soft knees, you tilt your pelvis, so take a moment to sort all of that out. And then I want you to stretch your torso, make it really, really tall, and pretend that you're pulling yourself up by your hair, making yourself a little bit taller. And once you've done that, now is the time to place your violin up on your shoulder. And what I'd like you to do with your right arm is to go and draw anti-clockwise circles like this. So go really, really slowly, because we had this intention, or rather I had this intention, to do it very, very mindfully. And now I want you to start to breathe out as you come in front with your hand, and breathe in as you go up. So breathe out here, breathe in when your hand is at the back like that. So breathe out, and now perhaps let it fall. And breathe in at the back here, breathe out and let your arm fall. And you can see my legs are going with me, I'm just bouncing. And this way I want us to think about pizzicato. And I'm really going to go, and I'm just going to play an arpeggio, so like that. And again, just let it fall. It's not important at all what this sounds like, but I'd like you to let your arm fall into the string and just play it like that. My fingertip is very soft. I intentionally make it very soft, so we're not going like that, but I'm just as if I've got a little harp to play on. Very slowly. Ooh. There we are. And this way you get a really natural sounding pizzicato, because your hand is literally falling into the string like that. So you notice how this comes from big movements, you see? Your right arm is just twisting, then falling, and then going up again like that. So this is a very useful and mindful technique for when you play pizzicato chords. But you can also use this same technique for when you play single notes, and I'm not talking about when you fix your thumb and then you practice your pizzicato like that, but this is when you play, say, open G strings. Let's just try that, shall we? And we're going like that, and we're going intentionally away from the bridge, and I want you to listen to that gorgeous sound. Listen to that. So I'm using the soft section, or actually you can maybe just see it. I've got some rosin on my fingertip, can you see it? That's where I'm touching the string, like that. So not at all with my nail, that would give you very harsh sound. Doesn't go with mindfulness at all in my opinion. But with the soft pad, and I'm coming from a big circle here. And listen to that, how long it rings. And you might actually make your circles as long as the ring of your string. let's go on to the E string now, shall we? Get the hang of it for a couple of times. Ah, that's really nice. One more. Ah, and I think when you practice your pizzicato like this, it's an altogether different quality compared with when you think, oh no, I need to get rid of my bow and play pizzicato quickly. And I want you to enjoy this moment because we spend so little time practicing pizzicato notes. We might as well, in this course, just take a bit of time and enjoy it. Now let's play that again, shall we? This time we're going to play pizzicato on the D string and we're going to put it all together. So when you start your big circle and you move your arm backwards, breathe in. And as your arm starts to fall, breathe out. Find the right direction for the D string, like that. Breathe in. Find the right direction, really intent on making your best sound. That's really beautiful. What a lovely sound you make. Really go. And again, on the D string, your last one. Isn't that lovely? Now then, let's practice our A string, shall we? Some people ask me, what has this got to do with violin playing? And this has got very much to do with beautiful violin playing, because you're really intent on making that big circle first of all and connecting it with your breath, but you're also intent on making the best sound ever. So if you're still plucking here by the bridge, please move towards the fingerboard with your finger and you get a much better sound. So let's put it all together again. Breathe in. And now as your arm starts to fall, breathe out. I do it all in slow motion. Breathe in as you start to make your circle. Breathe out as your arm starts to fall. Breathe in here. Go as slowly as you need to. And there you go. And I hope that you make the best sound ever, also because your violin's very loose on your shoulder. So I'm not squeezing this at all. You can see that my head is not even on the chin rest, but I'm just relaxed and I'm completely focusing on making the best contact here with the string and softly pulling it away. And that makes me very happy. That sets me up for a really good practice. So having this intention in your playing of making it very, very beautiful and very, very mindful and very, very relaxed is helping you so much in this lesson. If you have a comment, do please write in the comment section down below this video. And if you've not already subscribed, please do so. And right now, I look forward to seeing you in lesson 23. Goodbye.